I'm gonna start recording, by the way. So, okay.
Okay, yeah, this is
All right, I'm
fine.
gonna start recording. Yeah, I should have started recording before. My bad.
Hey
All right.
guys, welcome to the Oddball Podcast. Woo!
Okay. So I think with this, right? I think we need a host, right? Who's gonna be the host?
It's
And who's gonna
you.
be
It's Ash and the Ashenites.
I think
I
it
don't
should
I
be the
don't
guy
know
with the
if I
best
don't
mic.
know if I should be the host, you know?
Bro, you're the commish.
What's that have to do with this, that, or the third, bro? Okay, here we go.
You are CEO, you are CFO. We're your minions. And you're the guy that says, Minions, I'm going to steal the moon. And we're like, ah, that's
Okay.
us. That's me and Ashif.
I get that reference.
I figured. This
I
meeting.
fuck with that movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Give me a second as I figure this out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All
Now,
right.
does this capture the audio?
The recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit. That's cool.
Yes. Okay. So here's what I kind of spit, right? 15 minutes conversation. This is like kind of like the, just okay, here we do like a warm up. We do an intro, who we are. We like a little icebreaker, right? And since it's the first episode, what are we? Why are we doing a podcast? I feel like that's a very interesting question, right? Like why are we doing that? Um, I mean, honestly, man, if this goes well, right, like us practicing here, we could just put this out as the first podcast, like edit it and like throw it out there, you know? Um, I'll send this to you guys, right? So like, we could talk about how it started, right? One of us could answer this, right? What problems it solves, right? Another one of us can answer this, right? And just like do it quick and like, do it fun. Um, and like for example, right? Like, what makes it different, right? Like I'm gonna answer this a certain way, but I know Herb would like answer it in his own funny way where he's like trolling and shit, right? Which is good. Okay. But yeah, I feel like these are some of the questions, right? And then we do like I guess like thought-provoking questions, right? Like and we could also do updates as well. So like I could give like an update on like what we're trying to do and shit, right?
Wow.
How do we feel?
Got the whole thing planned out.
Is this too much?
You are the host, man. There's no
No, no,
way
no, no,
around
no,
it.
no, no.
I
Yo,
don't
dude,
think we
dude, dude,
have.
dude. I didn't want to do this, man. I got bullied by y'all to do this, but I just
I
want to do
like.
it right.
I think. Listen, I don't mind. I like the topics that you gave us as well. Like, because each week it's pretty much going to be the same format, which is like you said: A, talk about the runs; B, who impressed us; C, how we performed in our leagues; D, bring in a guest outside; and E, things coming up or like miscellaneous.
Hmm.
I like those five topics because it kind of like ranges. It hits everything: runs, league. Um, just like general thoughts, a guest, and then
Hmm.
just like miscellaneous.
Okay. I'm gonna send this to you guys.
I think if we stick to those five topics every week, it would
Yeah.
be easy.
Should I do the intro as well?
I don't think for the first episode we need to like, I guess, oh, I mean, I think with like the
I think
whole
we have to introduce ourselves, right? We have to introduce ourselves, do a little icebreaker, right? I think for our icebreaker, uh, it's New Year's. We could talk about like, yo, what's our fucking New Year's like basketball New Year resolutions or New Year's resolutions?
when the fucking league,
Um,
the fuck else is it? What else is when the fucking league and have a chief actually stop passing the ball, and then
okay,
that
so a lot of people say like, yo, we should pass the ball more, or so and so should pass the ball more. You're saying a Chief should not pass the ball.
Chief is the worst passer we have on our Sunday team.
Damn,
Well,
I
the
don't know if
Chief is
that's
right here.
Uh, it,
damn.
it,
I don't know if Ash should agree with that, but we all
it-
have our opinions.
and
Who's the worst passer?
that's the beauty of this opportunity. A chief complete his case as to why he thinks he's prime Magic Johnson.
I never said I was probably Magic Johnson, but I don't think I'm the worst passer on the team.
Who is?
Don't know. You just got to look at the turnovers. Look at
Oh
this. Our
yeah,
number
according to
is
Ash,
All
you're
right, all right,
not.
all right, all right, all right, man. Yo, this is getting mad spicy. Her, why you trying to make him? Why you trying to make him choose somebody?
Listen, the point of this is to have fun. As long as you guys are having fun, I don't care what we talk about. It can literally be anything. As long as
Okay.
you two, like a deal, whoever's in it, enjoys our conversation,
Hmm.
then I say we keep going. Like,
Oh no, dude, you forced me to do this. We're gonna do this and we're gonna make it great.
as long as you guys enjoy it. I will always be here, and I know everyone enjoys talking about it. We all have so much shit to talk about anyway. So
Hmm.
this is just a platform because we're all busy. And sometimes
Hmm.
like Ashif has to go half the time on Sundays. If we finish a game, he's got to dip.
Hmm.
Kamish, you got to go back to the Bronx. I go back to Long Island. This is
Hmm.
easy. This is easier for
Okay.
everyone.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think like why we're starting this, it could be a way to connect more. It could be a way to kind of show everyone who we are because when everyone kind of sees us on social media on the court, they only see what they see, right? Like
For
they don't really
example,
know who we are. Like why are we friends? You know?
how does a list made? That's a question I get asked,
Hmm.
you know?
I mean, first of all, we have to introduce ourselves, right? So like my name is listed under my video. Ashif's name is listed.
Oh shit, I have
Who's sexy boy?
so okay. It's sexy boy because I usually have a sheaf like as my
background.
yeah, as my background. So I usually put sexy boy and I usually look away and it will just be a sheaf and Kamish will be like, oh my God. So yeah, that's
Why don't
Not
you
this
change your
week.
background right now? Let us
you
see.
know what? Let's see if I can.
Oh
I
my
usually do this on
God.
my phone.
I have to see which one he picks.
Adjust background. Oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I already have it.
All right, there you go. There you go. Yeah, just keep it like that. Keep it like that.
That's so
Um,
perfect. I didn't even realize.
mhm.
Oh man.
Okay, Herb, do you want to kind of go over like your name, how long you've been with Off Ball, and like,
Are
what
we
we
doing
do?
like a trial run or like how do you want to do this? Because we can do
Let's just answer, yeah, like let's just answer these questions and we'll edit it and we'll try to
okay,
like
so
throw it out
let's
there.
let's pretend we're starting. Woo! Welcome to the Off Ball Podcast. Just imagine like show music, like ta ta ta
Yeah.
ta ta ta
Yeah.
ta.
So, all right, yeah, maybe I could give a try.
Hey, so like
Maybe I
let's
could give it a
let's
try.
pretend like we're about to like we just hit
We're
record.
about to start,
Yeah,
right?
Kamish, I'm gonna give you a three,
Okay.
two, one. Are you ready?
All right.
Because it
Yeah,
shapes
let's
ready.
go.
Three, two. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me actually change my. Because hold on. Give me a second.
It's part of the charm, man. Just fucking keep it at this point.
No, wait, because it's actually because he's here. It's better when he's not here because then people are like, "What the fuck?" But he's literally here. Hold on.
Mhm.
Uh, 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 there we
Yo,
go.
and for this for today, I'll try to keep us on topic. Okay, so that we don't veer off too much. But I also like gonna let a lot of funny like a lot of the great stuff kind of surface and slide. Right?
I'm good.
Okay. Okay. So someone give me a countdown.
Three, two, one.
Hey chat. Episode one of the Off Ball podcast. We are trying this out. My name is Ash. I'm a member of Off Ball. I am joined by Herb and Ashif. Okay, and we're gonna just talk about ball, talk about off ball, talk about us, and see how it goes from there. Okay, I'm gonna randomly pick one person. Okay, Herb, what
Fucking two
is your
people. There's two
what?
people. I'm gonna randomly pick someone. That's like, hey, a sheep or her. I go.
I couldn't even get my first question out without you interrupting me.
I just thought it was really
Okay.
funny how you just made it seem as if that was like a choice
Okay, first question. Okay. What is your New Year's resolution for ball?
to win every league that we are in.
Okay, okay. Do you want to give the folks a little context? Like, are we in one league?
Yeah,
Which leagues are
so
we in?
we sucked in our last two leagues and we got our ass beaten. So now we're coming for revenge, and we are on our revenge tour in both a Saturday league and a Sunday league. And we're gonna win the fucking chip for both.
Okay. Okay. The Saturday League is called Just Hoops. Our friend Hassani runs it,
Slash
along with
team.
Umaid, who is also our friend. They're both off-ball members, and we're privileged to enter their league and perform and do our best. Right. Sunday, Hassani co-commissions as well fast break basketball along with Sohel. Both entities are on social media, and we're doing our best to like do well. But like last year, yeah, Herb said 2-5 for one season for Saturday, 2-8 for the other one. So we were really bad. Part of one of those teams, Ashif, he's here, so he can kind of defend himself. What is your New Year's resolution for ball?
I would say become a better passer because Herb doesn't think I can pass the ball.
It'd have been so much better if you were like, become a better passer because I think I should be better. Because I'd have been like, whoa.
Yeah. So why is it really important to you to prove it to Herb?
It's not just to prove it to Herb. I just want to be more, not one dimensional. I think it's important. It's an important part of the game to pass the ball. But Herb always says, go drive the basketball, go shoot the damn basketball. He's always like, I don't care what shot you take, just take the shot. You know,
You
that
know,
does resonate with me too, for sure.
most players would be like, wow, here's a guy who is normally telling everyone pass the ball, make the right play. And here's a guy that is looking at me and being like, yo, green light, bro. That should be
Mhm.
great. You know,
Yeah.
if someone told
Yeah.
me that, someone said, Herb, take like 17 teardrops, I'd be like, it's so nice to hear.
Yeah, everyone tells you to shoot the ball, but you don't shoot the ball, Herb.
Yeah, but we're not talking about me. I'm talking about our star ISO player.
Yeah. So a little bit of just like a little dynamic, right? Herb is the coach of both of our teams. So we gotta listen to him. We have to listen to his strategy. We listen to his starting lineups even when we disagree,
Bro,
just to
you're the
keep
one
things
who
in
does the
order.
starting lineups. I am the
Uh,
bench unit.
okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. Yeah, and we could definitely get to that. I did want to ask, right? Um, Herb, right? I think we could talk about just like off ball and what it is. Like, can you describe what off ball is?
Mhm. Off-board is a community in which we all come together and share our love for each other. Off-ball's what do they call it? Like a third what do they say? You know how there's like first oh my God, it's like first location, second, it's like a third location.
You're looking for third space.
Yes. Thank you. See, it's a terminology I'm not
Hmm.
familiar with. Off-ball is a we provide a third space to people who just want to come, hoop, get their ass busted by everyone, you know? And if you're Jose, you come and you make 30 turnovers in every run.
Hmm.
But it's a space that we invite everyone to come to, have a good time. You know, it's competitive. We got, it's not light. We got some hoopers, shout out anyone but a
Hmm.
chief. Um, and it's a good time. You know, we care about pretty much everyone at the run. Not everyone, but most people.
Hmm.
Kamish provides birthday donuts that a chief will probably eat. Um, and to be honest, it gets heated sometimes. If you're Kamish, you call every foul. If you're a chief, you ice the game after Kamish calls these fouls. Uh, it's crazy. I'm very upset how that transpired. Um, but it is a opportunity.
You should just play better.
Yeah, well, I didn't know she was gonna fucking go 3 for 3 in the final three shots. Even though Ali did block him on the second one, Ashif still got it. Very upset. Good defense,
Hmm.
Ali.
Which one did he block me on?
The second one, I think he caught you on like you went for like the pump fake and he like tipped it, but then you grabbed it back and you like put it back up. And then the
Oh,
third
okay.
one, you just went to the basket. And I was like,
Hmm.
well, we lost.
Hmm.
But
I hit a three.
off ball is a third space We invite everyone to come to the runs. Good luck getting on the list because that shit is long as fuck sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's really crazy because like we started this. When did we start this? Or we started in like 2022.
Yep.
We're about to hit our 250th run.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, yeah. So we're gonna do a little celebration for that.
I didn't know you
Um,
were keeping track of that.
Makes sense.
yeah, yeah. We have a spreadsheet of every single day, so we're almost at 250. Um,
Wow.
so yeah, like, over the course of that time, we've grown to, let's say, 100 people, 100 people who are actively trying to play every week. Um, Given the magnitude of our players, like the amount of interest, like we've noticed, like, hey, like every single run, we're having an issue, which is like we have way too many people on the wait list who are trying to come in, and like, some people say that's a good problem to have, but like, we definitely want to kind of make those people whole and like, figure out a way for them to like stay engaged and play. So yeah, like 18 people usually, like usually we have every run, and yeah, it like this has been built over 3 years, 3+ years. Kind of crazy when you think about it. When we first started, we didn't have like a name or anything. And the people that we bring, it's like more selective. It's like-minded people who are just trying to play the game, have fun, have a good time with each other, and like, become become friends, right? So like, Ashif, I know that like, you weren't always a New Yorker. You were in Jersey, and you
What the fuck?
moved.
He's not from New
Yeah,
York?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you
Oh
moved to
shit.
New York and was looking for a run, and somehow, some way, you found us, right? So I have a question for you. Um, you know, what what makes this different than other runs? And do you think you've met anyone here that
Has changed your life.
yeah, that has impacted your life in a way where like, okay, yeah, it's more than basketball. It's just like, it's a community, it's a friend. So, I'll give you the floor.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can kind of start off with like how I found off ball, right? Or how off ball found me, more to say, and more specifically, Mahfouz, our HR director.
Yo,
Oh.
literally. Yo,
Without
I
Mahfouz, we
I
would
am
not be where we are.
so surprised he did not join this.
You think he's
He's
on a
probably
date?
working, honestly. No, he's probably working.
Why are you so confident, man? He
He's
could be on a date
he's
right now.
grinding away. He's grinding away
Yeah.
at work, at his desk.
That is this.
Um, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, like Ash said, I wasn't always in New York. I moved to New York in 2022, due to job opportunities and other personal reasons. And then I was really looking for somewhere to play basketball. I was out in Long Island playing basketball outside, just joining like random like just park runs here and there, but never really had like uh a stable group of guys to play like every week. And that was something that, I used to have before back when I used to, work out in Pennsylvania. I used to run Saturdays, 7 a.m. every week. Um, but that's long gone. So I was looking for a community. And then I found Omar's runs actually. Shout out Omar on those Sundays, 11,
God.
Omar
11
Khan.
a.m.
The
Yep. I
constable.
went, yep, I was there for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. I was going consistently, and then, one day, Foos after our run, he's like, "Yo, do you want to play anywhere else? He's like, do you want to play throughout the week?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I'd love to." Right, and I remember this. The first off-ball run I went to was during Ramadan, and a lot of our main guys that play now weren't there, so it was like, because during Ramadan, like obviously, like we fast, right? So a lot of guys maybe can't make it at that time, so. I remember Herb being there, as soon as I got in, Herb wasn't there, but you know him, he always runs late, right? So I remember him coming in, just sitting down, doing the
Yeah.
stretches, and then we just start playing. And ever since then, I think like, everyone really maybe they liked me or whatever it was, and then they kept inviting me, and I became like a core part of off ball now, I would say, and I'm really thankful for, honestly this opportunity, and you guys are like my brothers now for real.
Oh, let's go,
Like
man.
like outside of, like I didn't really know that many people out in New York, right? But now, that I'm here,
Mhm.
found off ball, we've got a big group, but we also have a very small knit family that I think. And
Yeah, let's
it's
go.
it's been
Let's
really
go.
it's been really dope for real. It's really
Hmm.
impacted me like outside of basketball too. Like we
Yeah.
go out now and it's been good times for sure.
Yeah. I mean, like all of our partners like spend time together now too. Like it's like a real family and stuff. But yo,
Yeah,
shout
yeah,
out
for sure.
Foos. Shout out
Facts.
Foos for pulling the
Shout out
robbery
to
on old Omar Khan, man. We had to steal him, you know? I put the order out, man. Like, yo, bring a sheaf into off ball. It
Fousey
happened, man.
Tube
Foos got it done.
is crucial to off ball as much as anyone wants to debate that. Fousey Tube does the dirty work. He's like the operative that we send out to do those dirty
He's our
missions.
muscle.
He is our muscle. Listen, Foos recruits. One thing
Mhm.
Foos can do, he's in the wrong field. I told him. He's got to be
Yeah, I mean, I would say if Foods needs a fourth job, he could be a scout.
his criteria
Yeah.
though is like he's like, hey, are you alive? Do you have two legs? Come to off ball.
Come to
Come to off ball. And I'll be like,
Yeah,
Foos, is this
amazing,
person
amazing.
good? I don't
Can
know.
you hold a basketball?
I saw him run,
Coming
Herb.
off.
Where'd
Hmm.
you see him run?
Yeah.
Playground.
Yeah.
Thanks, Foos.
Yeah. Yeah. So you mentioned you saw Herb in the first run. What was your first impression of him?
Honestly, I don't remember. It's been like almost 2 years now.
Yeah, I don't think I was mean to him
I
at first.
know. No, he was like the voice. He was like getting everybody, together, making sure everybody was there on time. People were subbing in and out. Just like the coordinator from day one, to be honest.
Mhm.
And he wasn't mean to me back then, which,
I really wasn't mean
you
to
know,
him. Which means that's how you know
no,
we weren't friends.
Which is very
yeah.
surprising because every new person that we have like kind of goes through like the first day of like it's like an intense day where they're kind of getting involved like for the first time and like they always have the same feedback like yo like why was this dude just mean to me and yelling at me the whole time. I'm
Who
like
said
yeah
that?
like it's kind of yeah.
Drop their names.
Yeah,
This
yeah, it's kind of the
podcast is meant to
tradition
reveal
to come in and just
info.
get yelled at by Herb. So yeah,
You,
join the
you know,
fucking club.
Pretty sure it's
you know what's funny
English.
though? You know what's funny? The first day was actually the gym we had in Bayside, and I think I was on
Mhm.
Herb's team, and he kept throwing like literal like full court passes to me. I'm like, dude, why are you making me run so much? It's like full court passes and making like just layups. He's like, damn, this guy can run, I guess. He just kept
Yeah,
throwing those
honestly.
at me.
Nah, no, dude. I remember after like your first run, like Herb like hits like it's like Herb hits me back. It's like, yo, we have to keep bringing, and he's really bad at names, right? So he probably called you like Tasheen or something, right? Yo, it's like we really have to bring him back, right? Like he's actually a really good player and he like fits our culture. I'm like, all right, man. I'm gonna
Definitely didn't use
I'm
the
gonna
word
reach
culture.
out.
I definitely did not use the word culture. There's no, I bet you look through our text, there's not once where I've been like, this guy fits our culture. I definitely did. I will agree with Kamish though on like
Listen.
95% of that message. I definitely did say like, yo, got to bring him back for sure. I will not deny these allegations.
I'll
So
forever
what you're
be
saying is
grateful.
you agree with me.
I do. 95%, yeah. Just culture, really? Me? You say that?
what
Okay. All right. All right.
if this
Herb.
is
I want to talk
startup?
about. Oh, yeah. We treat it like a business. Okay. Herb, I'm gonna ask you a personal question. Okay. You could choose to
Oh,
answer, choose not to
Wait, hold
answer.
on.
All
Save the
right.
personal question. We answered your question, but you never answered it. What is, who are you?
Oh,
Why?
who am I?
Who are you?
Mhm.
What's your New Year's, you know, off ball resolution?
Yeah.
basketball
Okay.
resolution.
Question
Basketball
master?
wrestling, like on the court. On the court. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. On.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm Ash, I, along with, every other OG member of the group, we started off ball November of 2022. The purpose of it was, it was starting to get cold, and we would play outside every summer, every weekend, and eventually it's like okay, we developed such a bond as friends that we just wanted to continue that during the winter, and so we set up like a weekly run once a week. We were getting consistent hits for that. Got really good, in terms of like attendance, and we moved on to 2 days a week. So yeah, just Like I'm just blessed to be part of this, to be able to consistently play, see everybody, and just to kind of iterate on this and keep building. Right? Uh, Basketball resolution, I would say, let's see. I want to be a little bit more aggressive on offense. Right? I want to dribble the ball a little bit more. I want to get inside the paint, make plays for myself, make plays for other people. I think right now, like my reputation is sort of like, oh, like Ash, like you just have to defend him at the 3-point line. He's not gonna do anything else, right? So, I want to get inside the paint. I want to dribble more. I want to get better at my ball handling and my IQ. I'm only 33 years old, so I'm gonna get better, right? I'm haven't even entered my prime yet.
That's right.
So yeah,
Now
that that
you did go scoreless on Sunday. Um, do you think that maybe you should just shoot the three?
so
Think you only took shoot two shots on Sunday, right?
I shot 2 shots, yeah.
And
But
you think that's enough for a 3-point shooter?
yeah, that's a tricky question. That's a tricky question. So I did like I don't know. I kind of let the game come to me, right? I've been advised to be more aggressive and to just shoot more. Like even if I'm not like super open, just still shoot just to kind of build that reputation,
Bro, a
right?
deal shoots
It's just a
with
natural, it's just not a
seven
natural
people in
thing
his
for me yet.
face.
What's
Bro,
that?
I could put a Mack truck in front of a deal and he's still gonna shoot. I could hit a
Yeah, yeah,
deal with the car and he's gonna shoot.
yeah. So the thing with the deal, he has the mindset of a shooter. Just put that up, right? I guess I don't have that mindset. I would like to think that I'm more of a like I'm like yeah, like shooting is a strength of mine, but like I feel like playmaking is also a strength of mine, or like being composed and
Yeah.
like being a connector on the offense is also a strength of mine, right?
I
So
keep forgetting that you're like the modern Kyrie of our team.
no. I wouldn't say that, but I would say that I'm sort of like a Draymond, right? I'm a Draymond Green type of guy, but if you
Draymond
look
can't
at
shoot
my
like you.
stats. Yeah, but like, but if you look at my stats from the Sunday, right? I
Maybe
had,
like a Mike
you know,
Miller.
no. I would say like I, I, like,
Andre
okay,
Terlinko, AK-47.
I kind of want to be Draymond with a jump shot, right? I'm trying to be that because I'm trying to impact the team in like other ways, right? Like this past Sunday, I had 5 boards, I had 4 assists, and I had 2 steals. Triple single, man. Like, I'm trying to do stuff like that, right? And if my offense is hitting, then it's hitting, right? But like, I'm really trying to pride myself on doing other things to help the team. I'm trying to play some defense. I'm trying to talk on defense and be a better leader on offense. Like even though like I'm not a point guard per se, I want to be able to come up the floor, see if there's a mismatch, and to point that out to like my teammates to like to do something with. I feel like I shared the court with Ashif a lot. I think I like found him a couple times where like he had open space, he was able to
Yeah,
do
what do you do
something.
with it?
I remember passing him the ball and like, he got free throws out of it. I remember passing him the ball, getting it back, me doing like a hockey assist. It's team basketball, man. Like, I'm just trying to win. I don't care that I got 0 points, man. I care that we won. And
Okay.
I still felt like I contributed to the team.
I think you did too. I think you did good. I got
Thank you.
nothing bad.
Plays the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to force anything.
Uh,
I don't think that's my role on the team.
I got
But
another
there are
player that
other Yeah, there are other players on the team who I would be more comfortable if they were to force stuff.
I
Oh,
wonder
that came
who
out bad. Oh, that came out bad.
I
I didn't
wonder
mean it
who
like
we
that.
could I wonder who we could be talking about.
Gee, I wonder
Who,
too.
Yeah, right.
who are we talking about?
A
Because
sheep.
I don't know.
We would be okay if a sheep shot like 7 shots and they were all contested. I would literally be like, okay.
Yeah, no, I think the thing with the Chief, like he knows how to use angles, draw fouls. Like even if he's not open, and he still shoots, he could still draw a foul. Like he's very good at doing that.
It's a good quality, honestly. That's something that's just like a scorer's quality. Like even though you're covered, you're like, hey, I'm scored this
Mhm.
hoe.
hmm Yeah.
When-
Okay, yeah. So that's my New Year's resolution. Be a little bit more aggressive on offense and help the team in
I
that
think
regard.
I want to see you. I want to see you drive the basketball and give somebody a bump and just lay it up. That's what I want to see from you.
That'd be crazy.
I want you to
Imagine me doing that.
drive their shoulder into their chest without an offensive foul. Just go up
hmm
and lay the ball up. That's what I need from you.
Dude, yo, can we do a workshop where
Yeah.
you and I we kind of practice that? And Herb, if he
Yeah.
wants to come and actually play, he could also come as well. Um, so yeah, of like us just practicing that because like I feel like our open runs are very different from a league game. Like I think our open runs, like off ball, we play very like we try to avoid contact and like not hurt each other,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So I think it's a different mindset. It's almost feels like a different sport when we play our league games. Like yeah, we definitely have to be more aggressive and do things like that where we initiate a little bit more contact, draw fouls.
Well, there's a whistle,
Yeah.
so there's incentive to play
Yeah,
physical. When
yeah.
you're like at the runs, like, is it really an
Oh
incentive to
shit,
like,
we have a special guest. You know,
oh,
I
no,
don't know.
nah, but I only want him if he's gonna participate. This is a off-ball podcast, so I
Yeah,
want to see,
Pablo, this is a podcast. Do you want to be part of the podcast? If you do, you got to
I
turn your
want the
camera on,
video. I
buddy.
want to see that sexy hair. I want to hear you say, "Fuck you, Herbert."
Damn, Pablo, you good?
Hey, what's up, guys? No, I don't want to participate today, but I can just chill here with you guys if that's cool.
Turn that video on at least.
Yeah, turn
I'm
the
just not
video
home.
on.
I'm not home, but I still wanted to, check on
Well,
you guys.
you know what, Commish, it's the first
All
one.
right, all
Let's do
right. Yeah,
this.
because it's the first podcast. Okay, yeah, we don't really have rules, so we'll
All right,
include
well,
Pablo as
next
a
time
as
I'll
a.
be prepared.
Let's
Appreciate
ask
it.
Pablo. Commish, ask Pablo
Appreciate
your
for breaking
question.
the rules.
Okay, so Pablo, we're going over our New Year's resolutions for ball for basketball. What is your resolution?
Um, Honestly, I would like to like personal or like as a team.
Wait, before he answers, who even is Pablo?
Oh yeah.
We're acting like the
Yeah,
viewers know who Pablo is.
Yeah, yeah, we can't even see him, man.
Yeah,
Our
he's
viewers
a
can't see
voice,
him.
a sexy voice, but a voice.
it's good looking for sure. So you'll see it next time
Debatable.
I
That's
join.
debatable. That's
hmm
that's debatable.
Yeah, one of our most coveted players, by the
There we
way.
go. So
Hey,
Pablo, who are
that's
you?
that's actually funny because I was gonna say that my personal
Don't
goal.
even mention don't even mention that name, bro.
Yeah, I
Don't
know what you're about to say. You better be
What
don't
careful.
name?
don't mention that name. I will cut it out of this podcast.
Hey,
We
what
will
name?
kick you out.
No, I was gonna say that like it's funny that you say that because I feel like my personal goal, in the team will be to be more confident when playing basketball. So,
Okay.
But who are you?
Okay.
um, hey, oh, okay, hey, I'm Pablo.
Okay, what's your name?
All right.
How do you play? How'd you meet Ash? Stuff like that, bro. Who are you?
So yeah, Pablo. I met Ash and the rest of the team through friends. At a Friendsgiving actually. Yeah. That's
Who was the connect? Who connected you?
well, I
Mahfouz.
think it was mostly like Assad and Mo. Well, I met Assad and Mo through Fissa and Ashley. So yeah. And then
Shout
we
out.
started hanging out. Yeah. So Assad kept asking me if I play basketball, and I was like, yeah, when I was in high school.
Now, now,
Um,
now, why would someone just randomly ask you that?
ah, I don't know, man. Maybe because I'm
Tell
tall.
them that you're 6'4".
Yeah, maybe because I'm tall.
That's a good enough
I
reason.
I think that gave you guys high expectations, and I know I
Mhm.
disappointed Herbert at the beginning. So,
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
Can you go into that a little bit? Can you describe your first day and especially just like the reaction you got from Herbert?
What the fuck is this segment like? Herbert's like my first time with Herb. Is this all your opinion is?
I think that
Should
should
we
be
ha-
I think that should be a question to every guest that we have.
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
It's a terrible question. I'm just gonna get hate, but go ahead.
I mean, I had a good experience personally. I feel like everyone honestly was just like, it's a group of good guys, right? Nice guys, and I feel like everyone has like similar values, and that's super important to me. And yeah, so I had a good experience, period. Yeah, but a lot of yelling from Herbert. I was like, who the fuck is this Catracho? And but yeah, I actually like Herbert now sometimes. So yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, this guy loves me. This guy will send me like
Mhm.
heart emojis. Don't let him fucking viewers. Don't let this guy fucking lie. This guy's a
Uh,
softie.
no, so for the viewers, right? Like, we usually play for 2 hours. So we had the first game. Pablo was on Herb's team, and like Pablo just he didn't know what a screen was, right? And like Herb explained that to him, right? Which is like, it's fine, like, it's the first time someone's playing. But then like he explained what the screen was, and then like when Pablo wasn't looking, he turned to me. I was keeping score, and he was like, "Yo, like who brought this fucking guy? I hate this fucking guy." Right? So that was in the first game. And I'm like, "Yo, just be easy, man. Like, I don't know why you're so upset." Like and then like, "Yo, Herb, can you explain the metamorphosis, right? Of like later in the night. So
No,
what did you find
I
out?"
hated no. That's
Yeah.
the common misconception. The common misconception is that I liked Pablo. The rest of the I did not. I actually told Asa specifically, do not bring this fucking guy back. And Pablo heard me and was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what's this guy's fucking problem? He's a fucking
Nah,
asshole.
it's such an asshole. Though. No,
And I
actually, it
remember,
worked out when he explained it to me in Spanish.
yeah. And then I looked at Asa and I said, he doesn't speak English. And then Asa said he speaks English, but he also speaks Spanish. But the whole time Asa's laughing because he knew it was all gonna like everything that happened, Asa predicted. That's why he was just
Yeah.
laughing the whole night. He's like, I
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
you.
no. So Assad knows that you're a hothead, and that you're but you're also a softie. So like eventually you're gonna like,
No,
come
because he's a
around.
good guy. Like once you actually meet Pablo, like off the court, you're like I don't really hate him, but I have to hate him because he stared at me and told me he knew something for 20 minutes. Like a sheaf. I was like, yo, we're playing 2-3 zone. You're gonna play bottom. He's like, I
All
got you.
right. Yeah, and I said that also early this year, when you guys were talking about off-ball screens, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
But
Until
at
today,
least now
I'm still
he'll
trying
be
to.
like, at least now he's honest. He'll be like, Herbert, I don't know what the fuck you just said. Please explain it to me. And I'm like, cool, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of treat Pablo like an alien. Like he just kind of landed here, and
That's
like
like
we're teaching him how to play
that's
basketball. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah,
yeah.
but
I
Pablo,
So
also
but
learned what's an
but you're pretty
N1.
good.
Yeah. Also, like I think it was like a month ago, I finally understood what N1 means.
I think I hate you so
No,
much.
for real. I'm like, ah.
My hate for you
Mhm.
extends so far.
Damn.
I th
Yeah.
I think
No.
like
So
I think no
Pablo.
one says and one to be honest. Like I feel like a lot of people don't say and ones on our runs.
Everyone wants
Like
to
I'll say
foul.
yeah, I'll say it here and there when I know I'm gonna make it. But outside of that, just like I don't really say it.
Hmm.
Yeah, you do say
Nobody,
it actually.
yeah, I just say it.
Nah, yeah, no.
Sheep.
Shabbat
So I be
Tatawa.
yelling it. I be yelling it from the sidelines. I never like say it like for me. But I actually no. I definitely say N1 because like people found me when I shoot three all the time.
You say foul before anyone even breathes on you. You're like foul.
I'm telling you, man. If I'm shooting and you hit my finger or you hit my hand, that's a foul, right? So I mean, I'm not gonna
Sheep.
call it.
If
I'm
you
not gonna call it, but
breathe
I'm
on
gonna
the
say N1.
commish, he'll be like, foul.
Okay.
I have a
Back to the
question.
positive talk.
Yes, I have a
Okay.
question.
Okay, go ahead.
Sheaf, what was your first impression of Pablo? And Pablo, what was your first impression of a sheaf?
So I thought this is gonna be kind of funny. I thought Pablo looked like Cillian Murphy from afar.
Oh,
It was
right?
okay.
Murphy.
I
Kidding.
I remember the first run I was at was actually the Bayside run, the one where I met Herb and I saw Pablo. I'm like, oh,
What
this guy
the
looks like
fuck? I just Googled
I
who
thought
is.
from afar, sometimes my eyes deceive me, but I was like, Cillian Murphy is
Is
here.
it the hair?
I think it's the hair. Yeah, I
It's
think
the
it
hair,
might be the
Do I
Pablo.
hair.
look that scary, man?
No, Cillian Murphy's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, he's a great actor too. So
Ah,
yeah,
He's a good-looking
but that
guy.
was my first impression of Pablo, and
Like,
but
what
dude
was your
is
impression of him on the court, though?
honestly, I don't really remember. I mean, I just remember him getting all the rebounds. I could tell that he was a little bit newer to basketball, but he was grabbing everything. Like he's just a magnet, and to this day, he still is. Right?
I
you
love that
sir.
answer.
Thank you, thank
Pa-
you.
Pablo, your turn. First impression of a sheaf.
He probably doesn't remember.
No,
Yeah.
I remember you came with Amram, right? The first time you came into the runs? No.
With
That
Yeah.
who?
might be racist.
With who?
with
With
Imran.
Amram.
No, I don't think. No, Imran wasn't there.
He just assumed, you
No,
know.
because you guys came all the time together, so I thought. I just-
Wait, okay,
This is why Pablo is necessary for this
Herb, what are
podcast.
you trying to say?
Oh, listen, brother. I think Pablo's saying it.
Nah. No,
No,
I
I didn't
saw
come
it
with
and
that.
I was like, oh, he plays really well. And
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Hey,
And yeah,
you guys
you're
are
still one of
friends.
the
You guys are
I feel
good
like you're
There you
friends.
very
go.
like technical when you play too. Like you have like a good style. That was dope.
Thank you.
And then I
Appreciate that.
thought that you didn't like me because you never talked to me. And I was like,
I
wait, wait. Until like yeah, nowadays I'm like, oh, he's actually a sweet guy.
He did. Pablo
Oh,
did say that
that's
once to
sweet.
me. He goes, "I don't think a sheep likes me." I'm like, "Bro, you're just quiet. The guy likes you." I was like, he's just a quiet dude."
Yeah, yeah. I think I started talking to Pablo in the last few months a little bit more
Yeah.
than before. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
you're very quiet.
nah,
You're
Pablo.
reserved.
Pablo, we love you.
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
I don't know, man. I kind of wish you put your camera on, but it's whatever, I guess. I appreciate you for coming. Um,
Thanks for one of
Herb, I got a question for you, man.
Oh boy.
It's a personal question, and if you want me to cut this out, I can cut it out.
Wow, another one.
Um, yeah, during COVID, right? We all kind of like, fell out of like our habits. It was like a dark time for like a lot of people, but as soon as we could, as soon as it was safe, we came outside, we played basketball again. And there was a break from when I saw Herb in 2019 to when I saw him again in 2020, right? And like a lot of us, we did not look the same, right? So I want to talk about fitness, right? I want to talk about fitness and I want to talk about
Are you talking about my
how
bacon
off ball.
phase?
Yeah, I didn't want to say
Yeah,
it, but
no, bro. I
yeah.
can. That is not personal. That is a fact. Listen, I call it my bacon phase because so my boys, like my boys Puka, like and Franklin and Fonzo, when someone's really fat, they'll call them bacon. So, like my boy Franco, Puka always like, yo, you bacon, you're fucking bacon. So they had the same reaction all of you guys did. So for those that don't know,
But like none of us
typically
said it though. None of us said it out loud.
I mean,
Like
you
this is the
said it
first
with
time
your
I'm
eyes.
ever.
I think Asa looked at me and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "I know, bro."
I looked at you and like, yo, who are you?
Asa was just like, and I was like, "Bacon." Um, but no, so like typically for those that don't know, I sit around like 180 to like 190, like my weight. And COVID hit and I kept my same I would always eat a lot. That's never been a problem. But the problem was COVID hit and I was so used to doing the runs with Kamish, soccer, all that stopped. But my hunger didn't. So uh like for example, this is literally a typical day of eating, right? Wake up, breakfast. I was like, well, I want a bagel with cream cheese, but I can't have that without a bacon, egg, and cheese. So that'd be my breakfast, two breakfast sandwiches. And then I'd be like, well, I need a coffee, but I also need a strawberry milk, Nesquik.
Holy fuck.
That's breakfast. Now we all know there's three meals in the day. So lunch, I'd be like, well, Chipotle, burrito, and
You're
then
very American here, bro.
yeah, and then dinner, I was like, well, I got to eat dinner, and like it could be anything I want. It would be like Chipotle again, or tacos, or like there's this pizzeria by me, Avellino's, and they were doing this like this deal, which is terrible for my health, but they're doing this buy one get one free deal. So if you buy
Hmm.
one chicken parm, you get a free one. And in my head, I was like, well, you know, I'll hook my parents up and I'll just eat chicken parm. And that was a typical like day of eating for me during COVID.
Did you not eat
Yeah,
at
I mean,
home?
Bro, I was just out of control. Like, remember, like I just didn't like because we weren't working. So like I didn't want to be in the house. So any opportunity I could to leave, especially for food, I was taking it.
yeah, no, it was a very weird time, and then like I think once you get into like a rut like that, it's really hard to get out,
Hmm.
right? So,
Like we weren't working
yeah.
out. We weren't
Mhm.
like I wasn't running, so just like the
Mhm.
weight definitely piled up. Like I didn't notice it until like I think it was like you gave us a heads up. You're like, hey, no, because we started playing outdoor first, right? We started with the outdoor runs.
Mhm.
You're like, hey,
Mhm.
let's get some outdoor runs going in the next like. And then you were like, hey, a couple weeks, we're gonna get the clearance to get like I don't know, whatever. You were like, hey, we're gonna run probably next month. And I was like,
Mhm.
okay, cool. I'll get warmed up. I'll go to the court. And I went to like my local court and like I shot like 5 shots and I was like breathing heavy. And I was like,
Mhm.
wow, I'm fat and I'm bacon. And yeah, that was the summer of the bacon.
I'm only laughing because like I'm looking at you guys and you guys were laughing too. Like normally I wouldn't laugh at something like that. Just want to
Dude,
make it
you
clear.
can laugh. I have photos.
No,
Like
no, 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 no,
I
no,
looked like I was
cause like weight's a
pregnant.
very yeah, because w weight is a very just
It
and
sells
health
me, but at the
overall.
same
It's
time, like
yeah.
it's not like it wasn't detrimental, like because if anything, it was a wake-up call. It was like, yeah, even you can get fat, bacon.
Mhm.
Do you
So
think that you're back at like what you were before COVID, like your weight and health habits? No.
I'm at 190 now.
That's good.
So I'm not as lean as I was before COVID, but I'm working there.
But like
Yeah, and
habits,
we all have our. Go ahead, Pablo.
no, like your health habits, right? Like, do you think that you're more conscious of like what you're eating now and
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't like, bro. I I don't even eat bacon, egg, and cheese anymore. I try to cut out bacon because I don't want to be
Mhm.
bacon.
Mhm.
right.
So
So after our runs, right? So like our runs are like from 8 to 10, right? Are you guys really hungry once you get home? What do you do about that,
Oh,
right? W- is there like a recommendation that either of you guys have kind of found out that like, okay, for our health, maybe, when you're hungry, because like after doing intense cardio, your body's gonna tell you that you're hungry, whether
right.
you ate before or not. So, you know, and not to say that we have to be perfect or anything, but like, it's like, what do you guys do after the runs in terms of food?
Honestly, I try not to eat like a super heavy meal because like by the time I get home, take a shower, it's almost like 10:45, right? Um, and I try not to eat like too big of a meal at night. I'll have like a small sandwich or something like that, or just munch on some fruit and stuff like that. But I do get hungry, and for me, I'm one of those people that like if I'm hungry, I can't fall asleep. So I eat just enough where I know that I'm not going to be hungry, go to bed.
Very
word.
disciplined.
I was
Yeah,
gonna,
I
Yeah.
try.
I was gonna ask you guys. So like, you know, most of us like, come from work, get home, and get ready for basketball, right? So like personally at work, I don't feel like I can have a proper meal, right? So that's why after the runs, I'm like, all right, get home and I have a nice dinner, which, so I feel like that's in a way like it's kind of like a guilty pleasure because I'm like, all right, I deserve a nice meal during the day, like I was at work and then, I feel more comfortable eating at home.
Hmm.
So I think that's my mistake because that's when I have my like larger meals at night. and it's we end our runs at 10, so I get home at like at 10:30. I shower and then I eat a lot.
Yeah.
For our viewers,
Yeah.
Pablo is vegan, vegetarian.
Vegan, yeah.
So Pablo does not eat uh like we do. He is healthier
hmm
for sure.
hmm
But man,
But
this is
So
a
so
game.
I
but
did
it still
have
affects your weight.
yeah. So like I think Pablo and I chatted about this before, right? Like after the run started, me and Pablo actually gained weight,
Yeah.
right? So we
Wow.
gained weight, and like the number one fault of mine was I get home and I'm like, shit, I'm super hungry. Like, let me get a gyro, you know? I'm
Yeah.
gonna get like this or that, or like it's like a
Or
big
something
ass
heavy.
meal. Yeah, it's a big ass meal with a lot of just like sauce with,
Yeah.
um,
Extra white
and
sauce.
hey, yo, you said it, not me. All right, and then
Where's the deal?
yeah, so like, it's like it's the same feeling, right? Where I was like, yo, like, I just ran for 2 hours, right? Like this is not gonna hurt me, right? But like, I realized like, okay, you do that every week, twice a week, it eventually adds up, right? And obviously like the stress that we had from just like living our lives, like added to all that. So like, had to make a conscious decision and like, kind
Kind of.
of clean that up.
I like it.
Honestly, it is important to eat though, because I can tell you guys a few instances where I came home from ball and I like lost consciousness. It's happened to me twice, and because I
Really?
think my sugar levels were low or
Just
like
fucking
my blood.
starving yourself?
No, I wasn't starving myself, but I guess I didn't eat enough beforehand, and like after 2 or 3 hours of playing, like my blood sugar levels were low or like my blood pressure was low. And I don't realize because it actually comes really fast. Like it hits you really quickly, and then like
Mm.
you just like fall back. Like I've like fallen back. Like I had to take a seat, and then like I can feel myself like conscious, like unconscious for about like like maybe like 2 or 3 seconds, and then I'll like get back up. That's happened to me
Oh,
before, like a
damn.
couple
That's
times.
how
So
That's crazy.
that's how
Is
I
that why you
it's
feel.
bring grapes?
Ooh.
no, but like I try to have like a little bit of maybe like sugar like when I get home. So like I'll have like a date, I'll have some sort of like fruit just to like make sure that like my blood sugar doesn't like drop like that because it's happening before and it's a scary feeling for sure.
I get that same like almost passing out feeling whenever I see you pass. I'm just like,
The
I get that
irony.
same exact feeling anytime where you're like, I'm gonna make the right play. I'm like, no. So I'm with
Listen,
you, buddy.
LeBron's made the right play a lot of his life and gotten criticized for it, right? And where do you rank him all time?
That's true. Go. That's the go. Let go. Let Javon James. Let Javon
LeBron
James.
James.
No, but I know what you mean though. Definitely eating is, yeah, no, when I get home, fucking starving. But I try to like you said, sandwich or like fucking if I have I have a lot of hot pockets. Just eat one. It's
Okay.
300 calories. I try to
Okay.
stay under 400. After ball, as long as I stay under 400, I'm like that's a safe amount
hmm hmm
for
Yeah.
like a
I,
sandwich.
I started doing a little like I get my food from a meal plan service.
There you go.
Very
Perfect.
healthy,
You know
high in
exactly what you're putting in.
protein. Yeah.
Yeah, because a
Yeah.
gyro is like 1,000 calories, Kamish. Like no
At
shit.
least, at least. And the meal plan company that's actually where I get the protein donuts that I give you guys when it's your guys' birthday.
Oh,
So,
Nice.
yeah, happy birthday,
Yummy.
Pablo.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir. Appreciate it.
yeah.
Let's see. Give us another topic, Kamish, before we
Okay.
close out.
Yeah, we could talk about okay, I think maybe we could do a fun question. So Sheaf, right, in the last play of the game, right? You want to make the right play. Who in off ball is like, nah, F all that, I'm gonna shoot this thing. All right? Herb, go first.
That's toxic, but I'll answer. So you want to know who throws caution to the wind and is like, it's probably a good idea if I shoot over 7 people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's like it's not a one person. It's like a list. I call them the no fucks given list. And on that list, my friend Jose. Yeah, if you guys ever meet Jose, we'll have him on for sure. And he'll tell you, he'll swear, Herb, I swear I only saw one person. Meanwhile, the whole fucking court, myself, the fucking referee, the referee's mother, the fucking someone's kid will be in the paint. And he'll be like, I swear I saw one person. Um, let's see who Adil. Adil will shoot that thing. You could put a gun to Adil's head and be like, if you shoot, you die. And he'd be like, step back. Adil is definitely another one. And then Adil will swear. He'll swear he wasn't covered. Oh, bro, I was fine. Let's see. Javon. Javon gonna let that bitch fly. Not all the time, because honestly, he's been passing a lot more lately. But
Yeah, to
we
the
all
other
know.
team too.
Well, that's not the question. Well, let Javon James.
Yeah, no, yeah,
What's
he
in his
can't defend
bag?
himself. He
He
can't
gonna he
defend
gonna let that shit
himself. So.
fly.
Yeah.
Rob typically passes out, but lately he's been shooting that thing, cuzzo. Uh, anything. Rob is shooting. One-legged, no-legged, both-legged. He's
That's
He,
very
shooting.
he'll
true.
punch it. He'll
He's
punch it in. Yeah.
punching, punching. So Rob is definitely so Rob, Jose, shit, the whole fucking Gene sometimes. Listen, Gene is sometimes he'll shoot that thing. There's times where he's really passive, but listen, when he gets hot, ain't no one complaining. He was my recruit, my personal recruit. So whenever he's shooting, I'm never really like mad. Rob,
Wait. I thought I recruited him.
there's no fucking way you think you recruited Gene.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Gene, we need your shooting, we need your defense,
That's what you
we
said?
need we need your vibes, you
You know we're
know.
gonna have him on the podcast, right?
And Gordon is also Haitian, so like, you know, we definitely need another Haitian brother on the
Oh, that
team.
sounds exactly like something you would
These were
say.
my selling points.
These are your selling points. We're gonna have Gene is gonna be great on this, by the way. He's in the media business, so this is gonna be nothing to him. Fun fact, for those that don't know, Gene's brother Randy has a wrestling podcast, and Gene features on it from time to time.
Okay,
Oh, he's
okay.
a
Shout out,
seasoned veteran.
shout
Yeah,
out, buddy.
shout out my guy Trick Williams, you know, debuted on SmackDown. He's the
Yeah.
next one to watch.
So I think the Instagram page is like Backyard Wrestling or something like that. Gene will plug it once he's on.
Okay, yeah, for sure, plug it. Okay, yo, my question was about all of off ball, not just like the league teams.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I was
well,
gonna.
that's the case.
Oh,
That's the case.
Yeah.
I was good. I was.
Who made on that list? Who made? Buddy, you're on that
Wait,
list. Who made? There's not a shot that who made don't like. Um,
I
and
got another one. I
go.
think Sibin. I think Sibin. I think Sibin is a dark horse in this race. He's either gonna hit the ceiling or he's gonna hit the net.
Listen, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Phil. Phil is, it's not a lot of shots that Phil doesn't like. Shout out Phil. It's my young one, but he definitely likes to shoot. Let's see. All of football. Ant swears he's like Reggie Miller from the three. Uh, even though he shoots like 10% from three.
I don't know about that, man.
Okay, 12.
I think Assad is the sneaky candidate on this list. He will
No,
grab it
There
and
was
throw
one
that.
shot that he
No,
took this
no.
past Monday. I was like, yo, what the fuck was that?
There are instances where he will catch the ball regardless of the angle he has to the basket and he will throw it up.
Yeah.
But do you
But we all
remember
love him.
remember the practice we had like it was a week or two ago, Kamish?
Hmm.
He shot 8 for 8.
Yeah.
Mhm. He was
He was
killing
going
it.
crazy.
He was killing it.
So when he shoots, I'm like, shoot that thing. Because a lot of
Yeah.
times he's passing.
Hmm.
So I
Yeah.
don't think
Well, follow-up question then, right? Like, who at the end is not gonna take the shot? He's gonna pass it every time.
a sheaf.
Absolutely not. Not every time.
You taking that thing?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm taking it. Unless I get double teamed, then I make the right play.
Hmm.
He's jumping over
Yeah.
two people.
Yeah. My answer would be Herb. When was the last time you shot the ball, Herb?
Well, I shoot the ball. Just I have a lot of people to give the ball to.
Okay,
Like,
so we average about 6 games each team every run, right? 10 minutes a game. That's 60 minutes that Herb is out there, right? Maybe 48 if he's like letting someone sub in for him.
yeah, honestly, yeah, I don't play every.
Pablo, how many shots do you think in that 48 minutes Herb is taking? Fucking
Uh,
2 shots?
yeah, 2-4. Well, lately you've been shooting a little bit more, I've noticed, and you're actually making the shots, so it's good.
Teardrop, baby.
He probably averages like one shot a game.
Honestly, yeah,
Less,
Left.
definitely less.
definitely. Like I would say that's a safe average, like one shot a game.
Mhm. No, it's definitely less. But what's even worse is like when he's open for a layup and he doesn't shoot the ball. He doesn't lay the ball up.
But
That's egregious, man.
I'm just trying to make the right play, and that's what I'm trying to do. Who am
The
I?
right play is for you to shoot the ball, man.
Oh, wow, that is the verbatim conversation I had with someone else. That's funny how that
It's not the
works.
same. It's not the same.
Isn't
The
that the
same.
same?
Okay.
All right, let's get a final topic because I know Sheaf has to go soon. So let's get a final
Yo,
topic.
we were supposed to talk for fucking 15 to 20 minutes. It's been like an hour.
Yeah, it's all good.
This is what happens when you build a community. You just keep
What
on
happens
fucking
when you
talking.
enjoy the conversation and you guys are enjoying it? Well, I don't know. You guys tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is
Yeah.
great. I feel like we don't always get to connect outside of basketball. Like we just, but like even in basketball, you don't really talk a lot, right? You don't really get the chance to sit down and talk about stuff. So having something like this, you definitely another avenue of, getting some thoughts out, recapping the week, etc.
I know
It's
me
nice.
personally, I hate talking
Mental health.
about anything during the runs if it's not pertains to like the game.
You're not even talking, you're yelling all the time, so I know that.
I am definitely stopped. I am not as much of a yeller as I used to be.
You've
There are
matured
still
a little bit.
times, yeah, there are still times where Herb gets really upset during a run and like he'll go home like he'll go home in like a very passive aggressive way, right? Like in the past, he used to kind of just go home without saying bye to us,
Oh
right?
my God, I
Like
used to
he
dip.
no longer does that,
Nah.
right? But he'll like leave early, right? He'll leave early. He'll like kind of just give a passive aggressive comment as he goes out, right? And then like sometimes I gotta check on him, right? I gotta call him. I'll be like, "Yo, Herb, like, it's just a game, right? Like, it's gonna be okay. Like, are you good?" Right? How many times do you think I've done that in the last month, Herb? Where I've had to call you and just like check on your mental health. Ball is supposed to help with your mental, not like do what it's doing.
Or not last season. Last season it deteriorated it.
Oh, bro, how honest can we be in this pod?
We should save that. We should save last season for
Hmm.
like we gotta have some of the guys from last season on.
Yeah, because in total, from both of our leagues, we were 4-14, right? 4-14. Um, it was very demoralizing, but most teams, most friends, they would crumble and be like, "Yo, fuck it, I don't want to do this shit no more." Right? So we'll talk about the insides of our conversations, how we stuck together, right? It's because it's a very long out process and like we had some ups and downs. So,
Ooh,
you know,
and I can't wait for the next when we do talk about that. Pablo finally gets to tell his side of the story of Kamish yelling at Pablo for the first time. And Pablo being like, "Oh fuck no." The first time I ever saw those two, they didn't argue, but it was the most like semi-uncomfortable thing I've ever been near. I was like, these two are not meant to be mad at each other.
No, I can't be mad at Ash.
yeah, same man. I mean, obviously we'll get into detail next episode, but like,
Probably,
you know,
probably do a whole episode
in
on
life.
YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, life is just like ebbs and flows, man. Like sometimes you wake up and you're just like not in it, right? Sometimes you're having a good time, right? But then I kind of realize how much this league was affecting just my thinking, right? I was thinking about like, oh, how's the team gonna do? How's the league gonna do? Like it's, I it was sort of becoming unhealthy for me. So we could talk about that journey of normalizing this and, not taking it as big of a deal as like maybe I did last season. So
I mean, it's understandable though. I feel like what's hard is just to find a balance because, like what you said, basketball like this runs is supposed to like aid us with like our mental health, right? We're
mhm.
in an environment of community where most of us are friends. But obviously, we all want to win too. So it's kind of like finding that balance.
Mhm.
And personally, I used to be like, oh, I don't care, right? At the beginning, I'm like, oh, we're just playing basketball, whatever. But as I like started playing more with you guys and getting more into the whole, basketball, right? I kind of understand it now. Like, yeah, sometimes you get mad, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I
like
also
I
think I'm
think
one of the most chill guys on the runs too. So I don't know if that's
oh
like.
yeah, yeah. No, dude, at the runs, man, like even me, like I don't really give a shit, right?
Mhm.
It's like but yeah, you definitely are.
He's a fucking liar. Don't listen to him. Holy shit. He's a fucking liar, bro. This guy cried because he's like, I got fouled. And I was like, you didn't get fouled. And he's like, Herbert, if I called all my fouls, oh my fucking God, we'd fucking shoot free throws for 30 fucking minutes. Like, bro. And then he
He's
like
not
yelled
lying
at
though.
me. And he's like, I don't even call fucking fouls. And I was just like, so don't fucking
He's,
viewers.
I
Don't
think the
listen to that.
gaslighting is crazy, right? Because like
Yeah.
Herb swears we call all these fouls, man. I probably called a foul like once in the last month, you know?
Same. I
You
haven't
guys
yet.
are
Yeah,
so lucky we don't record the runs right now.
we can,
We could. We should, honestly. There's some good plays.
we can. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. Okay.
Um, I'll give you guys a question. Pablo, Kamish, and Ashif. You guys play, Monday and Thursday regularly. Pablo, me, and Kamish typically play almost all the runs. Ashif, I would say now you're really pretty much coming to, I would say like 80% of the runs. Obviously, when you can't, you can't, but you've been way more active. Before it used to be like one run a week and that's it. But now you've been doing two for the most part. Uh, Name a player that has impressed you over the last, I don't know, what do we, couple weeks and why? I'll start with Ashif.
Damn, why'd I go first?
I can start with Pablo if you,
La- Last few weeks.
or whoever has an answer, whoever wants to start. Someone who's impressed you for whatever reason. Doesn't have to be like because they're scoring. Could be anything.
Okay. I think I have one.
Sure.
Um, yeah. Let me talk about. Man, there's so many people I want to choose, man. It's like
Let's start
tough
with
to
Pablo.
pick.
Pablo, who do you think?
Yeah, yeah, Pablo, go ahead, bro.
um, I think Ali. I think I've been noticing lately, like how his like confidence in the game, like it's totally different now, and like regularly he makes almost all of his shots, right? But like lately, I just feel like he's like killing it.
I
I don't
like
know.
it.
So it was
Good
like,
That's a
answer.
good answer. I was actually thinking about Ali too. I think the last couple of weeks he's been hitting all his mid-range shots, to be honest. Like free throw line in, it's wraps, to
Mm-hmm.
be honest.
Shout out Ali, getting the love from our boys.
Mm-hmm.
Mish, what do you think? Do you
Ashif, you want to
agree?
go?
Do you agree with the Ali comment? And do you have some?
Oh, hell yeah. Like Ali, he's a man. He's confident in himself. He's confident in shooting. Midi, it's like forever, right? It's like forever he's been good at that. But I want to highlight his offensive rebounding as well, right? He'll move around, he'll cut, he'll end up around the rim to get an offensive rebound, put it back up. You know? So I'm gonna give him credit for that. And he's an OG of the group and he does so much for us behind the scenes. And would love to feature him in a future episode. You know?
I like it.
Ashif, do you want to go? Because I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking.
Yeah, my brain is still processing this question.
I will. I'll go. As much as it pains me to admit,
There you
I'll
go.
give him a shout out only because it is the truth. Oh
There
God,
you
get
go.
the fuck out. It's not gonna be you.
I
This guy, I pretty much hate with most of my core, because he does everything I hate. Behind the back passes to the other team. He flops every time he drives. He swears he gets hit by everyone, even though he runs into everyone. But I will have to shout out Jose. As much as I hate to admit, he did shed a lot of weight. He said he was gonna do.
Good.
I didn't
Yeah.
believe him. Like when he was like, "I'm gonna drop this weight," I was like, "Yeah, yo," and fucking, it's gonna rain money. But he did it. He dropped the weight in a short amount of time. You can kind of tell he's getting like that first step back. He's actually making like a shot now. Didn't see that for a while. And he just looks a little more like into it. He's been pretty positive in the chats. Like he's been like, like, hey guys, let's go, guys, let's do this. I'm like, shut the fuck up. But he's been pretty active. And him and Adil have a rivalry right now that listen, we need storylines, right? And I guess we got Adil versus Jose. Um, I think Jose is unfortunately winning the matchup, but just like every good movie, it's not over
You're
unless
so cliche.
Jose's putting in that work, bro.
Jose is. I don't know. Adil, maybe you like put a certain cologne that Jose likes because he's on that ass. But I will have to shout out Jose. And even though he's starting on Sunday, so he'll probably do everything I hate on Sunday. Looking forward to the positives.
Okay. Well, when you asked the question, I thought you meant all of off ball, not like just like the team,
No,
the
he's
league
been
team.
impressing me in the runs too.
Yeah.
Because the Adil and him stuff is during the runs.
Hmm.
So
True, true.
yeah.
can go. I think for me, I think Pablo. I'm gonna pick you.
You
Yeah,
think
and
Oh,
no, I think Pablo's just keeps getting better, right, in every aspect of basketball, right? And in the last couple of weeks, I think the one Saturday that we played, where it was me, Adil, Ash, and Pablo literally he ran full court and he caught a pass from I forget who it was. They were pressing. He caught a pass, got behind everyone, caught a pass maybe from Ash, took a dribble and laid it up. I was like, I see potential.
Hmm.
thank you, man.
He
Appreciate
was running like full speed, and then he just like laid it. I was like, wow, that's like the next. I think that's the next level for Pablo.
Hmm.
But
Thank you, Chief.
no, for sure,
Appreciate
of
it, man.
course. I'm not
Yeah.
Herbert. I give you love.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
I
Okay.
like it.
I'm gonna stick within the league teams as well. And there's so many people that I want to choose, right? But I'm gonna choose Ashif, right?
Ooh. Oh,
Because
Jesus Christ. If I knew you guys were just
yeah.
kiss each other's ass, I would have fucking been like, hey, whose ass do you want to kiss in this fucking call?
Bro, let
Fine,
me explain. Let me
Hey.
explain because like what I've been seeing lately has been like nuts, right? I am
Same. If we're talking about
yeah.
that shit, same, brother.
Nah, I'll say this, man. The Sunday court is a real detriment to a lot of the people on our team. And I think it's a detriment to Ashif the most because he doesn't have space to be himself. Right? So like the way that I view Ashif is like, especially like, him hitting the three very consistently over the last month, of him being a player who just makes his shots, right? Whether it's a midi, whether it's a three, whether it's a Euro step inside, plays off of both feet. I feel like that's a skill that like we have to definitely practice as a team, right? Playing off of both feet, changing your pivot foot because of that, faking out the team or faking out the opponent. Um, being able to like get to the rim, create contact, get a foul, like these are all things that we should really be practicing, right? And you know, like Ashif has been doing this like consistently, but like especially in the last month, especially like especially since you brought up that Saturday run with like a Waste and Umaid, like he was killing it that day. I
Yeah.
thought that was Kobe, you know,
Yeah,
for
man.
real.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Appreciate that. I felt good that day.
yeah.
I think we
Yeah,
all
and
did that.
and
Yeah,
um and Herb, so a deal doesn't feel left out when you talk about him.
Wait, what happened?
For like a deal not to feel like left out, why don't you talk about him? Give him some props. Because I know he's thinking right now, like, yo, four of these dudes, none of them picked me. Go ahead, talk about him.
Oh, you want me to say nice things about him?
He's our shooter, bro.
Oh, that's for sure. That's an accurate statement. Nah, Adele has been putting in work, you know. In the highlights that I have posted, you can see past couple games, Adele is definitely in Kingsman. He started us off with like the initial three. I think he had like 12 points in Kingsman. He carried that over. Definitely not into Haikyuu because he was ass, but he bounced
We
back.
all were. We all were that game.
I'm not gonna get into that. He bounced back and lit it up once again in the Bayside game. Couple early threes and some layups. Actually, he took it till he drove. So, definitely he's aggressive, he's a little more aggressive. Um, Once again, Adil has the best ability of not listening to anyone, which is kind of what you need, right? As a shooter. Kind of something that to be like, I don't care what you're telling me, I gotta shoot this thing. Because I told Adil, hey, that guy just blocked you two times. Are you gonna go for three? And Adil said yes, and he got blocked again. Um, so,
I didn't think the story was going there.
I mean, but at the same time, you kind of need that like
You
fuck
do.
it, like whatever. I don't care. And
You
the fact that
do.
he can get blocked and not let it like get to him actually is pretty impressive.
That's a skill.
Yeah.
That's a skill for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely something, right? It's definitely
hmm
whether it's a skill or not, no,
hmm
but it's something. But
hmm
Adil is definitely been impressing for sure.
hmm I also want to commend you, Herb, right? Because you weren't picked by any
You
of
see,
us,
you
right?
see, you see
Right?
this?
And also me, right? I wasn't picked by any of us, right? I feel we have some haters here, right? So but the fact that you're able to take this, not take it, and not be like, yo, F these guys, whatever, like, but I just want to say like this is me. I think you're the most important person on this team, bro. So
Ooh,
I'm gonna just say that and keep it there.
that's all you got to
Sure.
say.
Yeah.
As much as that would butter me up, don't care.
It's because he's selfless and he cares about the team. Cares about-
Right. Nah, I mean, Kamish, you impressed all of us. Obviously, we got to pick people that like have surprised us, and I agree with the Ali comment, especially if anyone watched like the Bayside game, Ali at the end, what I was kind of trying to do was like, hey, Ali, stop fucking passing, shoot the ball, bro, because they were playing off of Ali, and I was like, shoot it, and he passed it back to me. I almost stabbed him, and then he shot the ball, and that's why he got some clips in the highlights. He had like a
Mhm.
deep three. He drove. This past run, Monday, he remember that one game? He dropped like the first four buckets for my team on one of the games. He was active, and I mean, like he's been moving. He's running, sprinting. So I agree with that. With the Pablo one, mm,
Hey, I don't need your feedback. Thank you.
good job, you. Good job, bro. You jump.
But Pablo's coveted, man.
No,
There's
I,
been
I
multiple
agree.
people who have wanted to steal him from us.
Ooh, that could be a topic. We can, you know what? We can
Yeah.
invite certain people on.
Mm-hmm.
Like he
Oh,
invites.
well, why don't we invite both of them so that they could pitch Pablo in person on the pod
Oh, there's
and
two.
see?
But
Wait,
there was just one.
There's two.
I would
oh,
like for you to invite them because
Mhm.
I know one. I'm blanking on the other. Ashif, you know the other?
I don't think y'all
I
know the
don't.
other, but yeah.
I know
Do I
one.
know the other?
The other guy who asked you, bro.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Free
yeah.
smoke.
No.
yeah.
Oh, bullets. Right, Kamish?
Yeah,
But technically,
Who?
he's also Kingsman.
yeah,
He's also Kingsman. Shout out Kibria, we can say his name.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Kibria, we fuck with. You
Okay, shout
know,
out Kibria,
we know him.
Yeah,
We
we
know
love
him. Yeah.
Tibria.
Oh, we
Yo,
know you do.
Pablo,
We know you do, buddy.
Pablo, be careful, okay?
Wait, he's a
Pablo,
bullet?
Pablo, you see what that is?
What?
Fucking, hold on, need my finger.
What?
Off ball. That says off ball.
Yeah, man, I know.
Um, I agree I like all of those decisions though. Ali, Pablo, and Ashif. Ashif, I will have to sadly agree with because you did drop like 16 against Bayside. And those clips were nice. Anyone that watched that reel, there's like a good 25-second stretch of Ashif just going to work.
Mhm.
So
We want to see that every week.
yeah,
Just him being
I
aggressive.
could not agree more. I would have to 1,000% agree with my commish there.
Mhm.
I got
Right.
you.
I think in the last game he was aggressive too. I think it's just like, like kind of going up a little bit, like, instead of like just kind of holding the ball at the end. Like after you make the drive, just go up and like, get that foul. Because I remember like two plays where that kind of happened, where you got there, um, and you kind of got hacked in the paint, but like didn't go up.
I think I have a good closing topic question
Mhm.
for you three. Uh, we'll start with Pablo, but the question obviously we'll go Pablo, Kamish, and Ashif. Save the worst for last. Um, Pablo, what are you looking forward to with this podcast? And what do you want us to talk about?
Uh, um, I don't know. I kind of like what Ashif said earlier that we don't really have time to like connect outside of like the runs, right? So it'll be like a good time to like, like kind of like discuss like our abilities and like our strength and like our weakness as a team or like either as a like, individuals in the court. I think that could be a good way to like improve our game, right? Um, that's yeah, I think like that's at least that's what I got from like when you guys were talking about the podcast, and also yeah, yeah, I don't know what else
And
at the moment.
what's something you want us to talk about in the future?
I don't know, man. Making me think. Give me 1 second.
Pendejo.
Estúpido.
Go to Kamish as
Yeah,
my little long-haired friend is thinking. Kamish,
yeah.
what do you oh, I forgot the question.
Yo,
You got it.
what can't we do with this podcast?
Oh boy.
Right? There's like 1,000 things that we can do utilizing this podcast. Like, first of all, I didn't even want to do this podcast, right? I got bullied into doing this because I have a podcast mic that I use for work, and everyone's like, "Yo, you should do a podcast. You should do a podcast," right?
I don't know who
But
bullied you. All we said was, yo, you should do it. And you were like, I guess.
why you like see you have to improve as a host. You can't be like interrupting, as I'm trying to give my answers and whatnot.
You're right.
Um,
That's your
anyway,
bad.
anyway, like yeah, what can we not do with this podcast, right? Like I like to say that off ball is the run of the people. Um, my goal for this is to be, whether you're a member or not, that you get something meaningful out of this. that the people listening know know what's happening, know about the goals that we have, know about the things that we're launching. 2026 is going to be a big year for us. We have so many dope things planned, and I can't wait to share that with everyone. Many collaborations that are coming. One that's coming in like actually like 13 days, So yeah, can't wait to announce that and like just be able to talk about that on the pod. I wanna share our personalities more, right? I wanna share um everyone who's part of everyone who's part of off ball. There's a reason why not only we play like like not only do we play together at sometimes 4 times a week, but we hang out with each other outside of ball. We text a lot, we spend time a lot, we open up about like what we're going through and seeing, comparing experiences, like everything like that. I want that pod to be able to show our camaraderie and our friendship and trying to build this thing to like something that like hasn't been built before, right? Like something that like something that everyone could be proud of to be associated with and something that could actually be meaningful to everyone's lives. So that is like I honestly I could go for like 10 more minutes, but like I know we have to wrap up. But there's so many things that I want to do with this podcast that I think can be fun for everybody, whether you're part of us or you're not. You know?
Love it. Ashif, take us home.
Wow.
It's really hard to
Okay.
follow that, right? It's really hard to follow
That's
that.
why I
Yeah,
put
like
him
she's
after you.
yeah.
That's why I
Yeah,
put
it's
him
like
after
Sheaf
you.
is gonna be like, yeah, I want to
The
talk
man of
about
few words against the
yeah.
many words.
I forgot the question
So the question
throughout.
is, what are you looking forward to in this podcast? And what is something you want to talk about in the future? Simple.
Yeah, I think what I'm looking forward to in the podcast specifically is the guests, the different guest speakers that we can have. I think we can get a lot of people that maybe don't get a chance to talk to everybody in off ball, right? So I think that's something important. I think that gives a little bit more depth to the entire podcast. People hear her, people hear Ash talk all the time, right? But not a lot of people hear Gene talk, right? Not a lot of people hear Suhail talk, for example, right?
Yeah.
These are people that can come in and just talk, whether it's
Even
about
Foos
basketball. Yeah, even Foos, man, you get him started, it's gonna be a 2 hour episode, right? But
with the intro. Just with the
with the
intro.
Just with the
intro,
intro.
just with the
All right,
intro,
guys.
right?
And that is Mafuz. Now we're ending.
But yeah, I think like guest appearances is a big one, and I think can definitely show the different personalities that we have here at Off Ball, and you're gonna learn stuff about people that you don't know, you would never even know. But I think that's good. And then what was the second question? My bad.
What's something you want to talk about in the future?
Um, Honestly, like I know this is like a basketball podcast, but like one of my suggestions was like life outside of basketball, right? So, what do we like to do? How did we grow up? Like, where are we from? What do we do for work? Stuff like that. I think that's always like nice to know about people, like, because like you talk about basketball, that's basketball, right? But life outside of basketball is also important, right? Because we all have lives outside of basketball. There's 7 days in a week. We're only playing basketball 2, 3 times a week. What
Shit,
what the
speak
hell
for
are we doing
yourself.
the other days?
Commission's playing like 5 days.
But what else are we doing outside of basketball? So I think definitely a topic to cover.
I
Yeah,
like it.
absolutely. I would love to have an in studio podcast. Like I think that's a goal.
Let me do.
Why not?
Let's get
Yeah.
some
Like
episodes under our belt. But
Hmm.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, yo. I think we could use my setup as like a
Yeah.
space. Maybe
He's
maybe
already
get another
ready.
chair. Yeah, maybe get another chair, get some lights, pointed at us, and just like, shoot the shit.
And hookah
I like that.
that's true.
On the podcast.
and the
Can't lie,
podcast.
Pablo's not wrong.
That fits. That fits, bro.
You could have the hookah. I will answer my own question. I'll keep it simple. Just looking forward to everyone hopping on. Adil, Gordon, Assad, Pervez. We got, Kamish has brought a lot of good personalities around us, and I'm gonna agree with the chief. A lot of people haven't heard certain people speak. Much as I hate him, Jose, I want to have him on too, so I can tell him I hate him on video. Gene, I think is hilarious. I think people will love to hear Gene. He is very good with like quotes and he's funny. And something I want to talk about in the future, just want to keep it going. Just want to be, let's just, that's my whole thing. Let's just keep the conversation flowing. As long as
Yeah.
everyone's having
Yeah.
fun with it, that's all that matters.
Yeah. I think next time let's try to keep it to like 25 minutes because I think we're running on food's time right now. I think we've been talking
Yeah,
for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
we went crazy.
Yeah. I think
That's
it's like the first podcast we kind of covered like a bunch of different things. I think like as long as you have like a more structured
yeah.
format, like going
We won't go
forward,
like,
that's you won't go like overboard, right?
I agree.
Mhm.
But I think I think it'll also come with like practice, right? We'll know when to like stop talking, or we'll know like when to like just chill out, or like
Mhm.
let it die down, right? Because right now we have so much to say. It's like the first episode. We're just gonna go
Yeah.
go go.
Mhm. Yeah, it's just like basketball, you know, where
Yeah,
day
yeah.
by day you learn a thing or two, you learn about yourself, you know, you learn what your strengths are, you build chemistry with your teammates. This is what we're doing here, man. Like we're playing basketball, but just with mics and video clips.
Wow, you have a way with words, Kamish. Got a way with words.
All
Okay. Yeah.
right.
So we'll end it. Yeah, so we'll end it here. Appreciate everyone who listened to this, to all of this. We have a lot of announcements on the way to our off-ball members, and we have a lot of things that are coming up that I think people would be interested in. So thank you very much. I'm gonna stop recording. Okay.
Peace.